Several family members have been dying, and in case you missed it, Lil Durk's day one pal, Glee, died last night in Chicago. This led to the virality of the tweet. Has anyone else heard from Jam after he snitched on Durk? After being revealed as a snitch on DJ Vlad's show, Jam has been missing for months while other gang members are dying.
There's a guy named OTF Jam.
That was wired.
Very ironic name.
Jam got
he put everyone in a jam.
Did 12 years.
12
got
years.
out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
This. Made mention that ain't no smut on his name. He ain't never been a rat. Caught a gun case, but eventually he flipped.
As soon as this made the news, the hunt for Jam started. The tabloids went so far as to say OTF Jam was discovered by F members hiding out in a crib outside of Atlanta. Sources claim that Jam was punished for eavesdropping on Lil Durk. The owner of F, there was a photo of the crime scene outside the house where Jam was staying, but no one has gotten in contact with him since. This is because more information regarding Jam's behavior was provided. Over 230 terabytes of digital evidence, including audio, video, and in order to have his possession charges dropped, Jam turned over all of this information to the police. And 20,000 pages of reports are currently being reviewed for discovery. The feds now believe Durk paid to get these two people dealt with, the court statement reads. The first was Stephen Mack, who bought Durk's brother Dang after Durk found out that Jam had a wire around his neck. The second was his baby mama, who passed away. Lil Durk learned that Jam was wearing a wire shortly before he was arrested after. He was spotted chatting into his jacket while holding onto the top of it during an Instagram live.
Check on your man. I heard you got his head. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when I was growing up, I never happened to dare. Architect. What happened to dare? School trying to stop time.
When Durk discovered that Jam was wearing a wire, he took revenge on him, but it turned out that he had been playing 3D chess. The entire time, he believed Jam would comply.
I see shit from a mile away.
I don't think people realize that.
I can have a conversation with you for 5 seconds and know your is gonna cooperate.
The police found it odd that Lil Durk would randomly question people and claim to have knowledge of their compliance just before it happened. Then Jam's baby mom passes away. He continued by saying that he no longer even shares his residence with his friends. He doesn't share any details. He is clearly saddened to learn that Jam snitched.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be our best friend never been to my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
Promise. Like, it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids, cause it's like I'm just a different type. I'm not the have family night at Durk house tonight. It's the
you gotta watch everybody at Durk's crib.
Yeah, we gotta everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like, that's how I play. Like, I don't play.
Lil Durk has every reason to be upset because of this. During this Instagram live, Durk gave the same man, F Jam, $50,000. You should pay attention to people in the background, though.
What's his name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him. Feed him. Get in the middle of some big mama get the tricking, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and internet games and all this. Up some money, do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Just buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof,
bro got out what?
You know
How many you did off?
And the year I did it now?
Yeah. That's your last bit. 12?
12.
That boy popped out 12 years.
Yeah.
So much money. We really just get in order to just figure out the lanes, man, boy.
On the day he received $50,000 from Lil Durk. Jam spotted the folks in the background of this Instagram Live. These were the same gang members that were shopping for diamonds with King Von and later involved in Lil Pab's murder. The feds were able to piece together.
Solitary. Hey, Stone. We just looked at him. Let's go over there. What up, bro? Boss, you good? My boy. Let's go. Good.
They got real in here, man, because he just stepped in. The money man just stepped in.
The day he received $50,000 from Lil Durk. Jam spotted the folks in the background of this Instagram Live. These were the same gang members that were shopping for diamonds with King Von and later involved in Lil Pab's murder. The feds were able to piece together.
You can't see other shit, boy. What? Tweaking my folks. Hey, somebody always said, slap a car. Yeah. Somebody always said, slap a car.
In order to secure a date for Durk's release from prison, however, his lawyers were able to successfully push this aside. To find out when Durk's father will release him on bond, it is essential to read the news. His lawyers made an offer that was too excellent for the judge to reject because this was his third attempt.
Just left the courtroom for the bond hearing for my son for the release for the third time. This time it was very fair. The judge was very fair. He wasn't pro-prosecutor, he wasn't pro-defense, but he was pro-justice. So he listened to all the evidence, and he's going to give a ruling in the next few days about what his position is for the bond. But we were very pleased at how it turned out. So continue, family, friends, and fans, continue to keep us in your prayers, and we thank you, and inshallah, God willing, this be victorious for us, that we have a good ruling in our favor.
Consequently, the judge required for days to rule that Durk was simply too rich to be released on bond. And let me explain. The feds say Lil Durk would have to go broke and give up all of his property in order to be granted a bond, said the media site. They fear he will pay witnesses with his wealth.
No bond for Lil Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. There's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal.
You have no idea about this case if you believe. Durk was refused bond because he is too wealthy, said a widely circulated tweet. FD's brother just figured out everything about F, and they're keeping it a secret to surprise Durk's lawyers rather than revealing it to the public. The files of evidence that I managed to find are really concerning. A lot of information was supplied by FD's brother, said. The new LOL TED body cam footage of him begging to snitch against Durk and F members has completely changed the case. Durk's lawyer submitted voluminous documents on their bond arrangement, raising the question of what Ted told the FBI. FD's brother is another name for Ted, Durk's main F-hitter. Ted was hauled up at a convenience store by local police after they found a pistol in his pants pocket.
Really? Dude had a. What about that? A man had a with an extended clip. That's cool though, right?
At the same time, Ted was being driven to the police station. Before he had even stepped inside, tears were flowing down his face. He would tell the police, "I swear I'll tell you all about the murders," in an attempt to get out of jail, but it was too late.
Come on. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
I tell you about everything. I swear to God, I tell you, I will tell you, please, I swear, please.
Ted sobbed violently after being taken to his waiting cell, wanting nothing more than to turn on the murderers he knows inside of F, in order to be released from prison.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax for me, because I can't understand. Relax. What's the number? 7 what you saying, man? We're gonna see what we can do for you, all right? We're gonna see what we can do for you. You gotta relax for me. Relax, man. I'm gonna get a bus to prison. Relax. Give me No, I'm saying, what you talking about? I'm trying to get that.
As the eldest brother, With was the first to find out about a family member snitching because the documentation only included a last name. Everyone thought Dee Dee was snitching because they share a last name. To refute the claims that Dee Dee was the rat, Bijou had to appear live on Instagram.
No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what the be going on, for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this. Y'all just be weird as hell. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all that threw the jams rumors out there. Now y'all talking about Vonnie a snitch, gang. A snitch on what? Y'all don't even really know what's going on, for real. My kids, y'all really just be running. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because of you motherfuckers, y'all be trying to get them all put under the jail.
When DJ Academics began discussing Vonnie allegedly snitching against Durk, the scenario became even stranger and caused a lot of confusion online. But in the end, it was little Ted.
When you see Flacco post something, you almost gotta be like, look at this headline. Lil Durk found out his co-defendant OTF Vonnie, King Von cousin, filed for protective custody when they came to court. Okay. That sounds so crazy. This is why we have streams like this. This is, I'm not gonna get on anybody or anything like that, and I'm not gonna ever say that I haven't, maybe jumped maybe once in a while, but I definitely do aim to be correct, and I never try to be incorrect out of malice, right? This is why we love to bring up the paperwork and try to explain it, and also increase everyone's knowledge on stuff, because a lot of times these days the headline is way better than the story.